Hello everyone, welcome back to TechLogics. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a tutorial. In today's video, we're continuing our awesome Raspberry Pi 02W series. This is part 3, where we're turning our Pi 02W with a 3.5-inch LCD display into a beautiful digital clock with date, time and 12-hour format, and even an optional time zone display. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a fully working digital clock that shows time in 12-hour format, AM/PM, displays the current date, optionally shows your local time zone, changes time zone easily for any country. And the best part? It starts automatically every time you boot your Raspberry Pi, no manual start needed. So, let's jump right into it. Before we dive into building this gorgeous digital clock, let me give you a super fast recap so we're all on the same page. In the previous parts of this series, we installed Raspberry Pi OS headlessly on the Raspberry Pi 02W with Wi-Fi and SSH already configured, so no keyboard or monitor was needed from the start. We then physically connected the popular 3.5-inch ILI9486 480 by 320 touchscreen LCD to the GPIO header, pin 1 to pin 1, and powered it on. The white backlight came on immediately, which is always a good sign. Next, we updated the system completely by running sudo apt update followed by sudo apt full upgrade, y and then rebooted. After rebooting, we installed the display driver using the famous 6-command sequence from the GitHub repo. cd sudo rm rf lcd show git clone https://github.com/gut/lcd show. Git cd lcd show chmod plus x lcd 35 show sudo /lcd 35 show. The script rebooted the Pi automatically, and when it came back up, the desktop was beautifully displayed on our 3.5-inch LCD. We double-checked everything was working by running ls/dev/fb* and confirmed/dev/fb1 was present, then added our user to the video group with sudo usermod gvideopi, or your username. We installed the exact working version of Pygame using sudo apt install y python 3 pip followed by pip3 install user pygame == 2.6.1. To get a clean black screen at boot, we ran sudo raspi-config, went to system options splash screen chose no, then finished and rebooted. After that final reboot, we created and ran a simple colorful scrolling text demo with a Python script, and if you saw those bright colors moving perfectly on the screen, everything is 100% ready. So right now, your Pi 02W with the 3.5-inch ILI9486 display is fully set up, updated, and tested, perfect condition to build our beautiful auto-starting digital clock with date, 12-hour format, and time zone support. Alright, let's create our digital clock script right now. Open your SSH terminal and type exactly this command, then press enter. nano/clock. py. This will open the Nano text editor and create a new file called clock.py in your home folder. Now, go to the blog post, the link is in the description below, and copy the entire Python code from there. Make sure you copy everything from the very first line import Pygame all the way to the last line. Come back to the terminal, click inside the Nano window, right-click, or Ctrl+Shift+V if you're on some terminals, and paste the full code in one go. You should see all the lines appear instantly. Double-check that the first line starts with import Pygame and the last line is Pygame. Quit, perfect. Now let's save it properly. Press Ctrl+O, that's the letter O, not 0, you'll see at the bottom it says, file name to write, /clock. py. Just press enter to confirm and save. Then press Ctrl+X to exit Nano and return to the terminal. Done. Your clock.py file is now safely saved on the Raspberry Pi and ready to run. Let's test it in the next step. Now that the file is saved, let's run the clock. First, we'll make the script executable. Type this command and press enter. chmod +x/clock. py. This just gives the Pi permission to run it like a program. Next, let's launch our beautiful digital clock. Type Python 3/clock py and hit enter. Boom! Look at that. Your clean, full-screen digital clock is now running perfectly on the 3.5-inch display, showing the current time in 12-hour format with AM or PM and the full date. No mouse cursor, no desktop clutter, just a gorgeous, minimalist clock. If you want to stop it for now, just press Ctrl+C in the terminal. Amazing work so far, but we're not done yet. In the next step, I'll also show you how to display the time zone on the clock. Alright, let's update our digital clock to include the time zone display option. But first, we need to remove the old clock py file since it doesn't have this feature. Open your SSH terminal and type this command, then press enter. rm/clock py. This deletes the existing clock py file from your home directory. Don't worry, we're about to replace it with a better version. Now, let's create a new clock py file. Type nano/clock py. This opens the Nano editor for our new script. Head over to the blog post, links in the description below, and copy the updated Python code I've provided there. It's the full script with the time zone display option included. Paste the entire code into Nano by right-clicking or using Ctrl+Shift+V, depending on your terminal. Once you've pasted it, let's save and exit. Press Ctrl+O, then enter to save the file. Press Ctrl+X to exit Nano. Awesome! Your new clock script with time zone support is now saved. Let's make it executable and test it. Type chmod+x/clock py. And press enter to make it executable. Now run it with Python 3/clock py. There it is. Your beautiful digital clock is back, showing the time in 12-hour AM or PM format, the full date, and now it also displays your time zone name right below the date. Looks super clean and professional. If you want to stop the clock, just press Ctrl+C in the terminal. Great job! In the next step, we'll make this clock start automatically on boot and show you how to change the time zone to any country. Quick tip: want to check what time zone your Raspberry Pi, and therefore your clock, is actually using right now? Just run this single command in the terminal. Time detectable. You'll instantly see something like this on screen. Local time, WED November 26, 2025. Time zone, Asia/Kolkata. If you ever want your clock to match a different country, just change that line in the script to the correct zone name. I'll show you the full list in the description and blog post. Now, if you want your clock to show the correct time for your own city or country, let's set the time zone properly. You only have to do this once. Option 1, using the menu, super easy. Type sudo raspi-config, go to 5 localization options, L2 time zone, pick your continent, pick your city, finish. Reboot if it asks. Option 2, even faster from the terminal. Just type sudo dpkg reconfigured. Then use the arrow keys to select your region, your city, hit OK, done. No reboot needed in most cases, just stop the clock with Ctrl+C, run it again with Python 3/clock py, and boom! Your clock instantly shows the correct local time and time zone name. That's it, your clock is now perfectly set for wherever you are in the world. Now comes the best part. Let's make this clock start automatically every single time the Pi boots, restart itself if it ever crashes, and run with perfect permissions. We're going to create a proper systemd service, the professional way. Just copy and paste these 3 steps. Step 1. Create the perfect service file. Paste this whole block, the code available in the blog post, in your terminal and press enter. If your username is Pi instead of admin, just change the 2 places that say admin to Pi. Step 2. Reload systemd and turn the service on. Just 2 quick commands enter on your SSH terminal. Sudo systemd reload. Sudo systemd enable now clock service. That's all. The service is now enabled at boot and started immediately. Your clock should already be running in the background. Step 3. Let's double check everything is perfect. Sudo systemd status clock service. You should see active, running, in nice green text, exactly like this on screen. That means your clock is now fully automatic, rock solid, and will start every single time you power up the Pi. Quick note, make sure the service file points to your exact script name and location. We used /home/admin/clock py, so if your file is named differently, e.g., digital_clock py, or you use username Pi, edit these 2 lines before running the command. Bash working directory =home/admin. Exec start =usr/bin/python3/home/admin/clock py. Update both lines to match your actual path and file name. That's it. Quick note, make sure the service file points to your exact script name and location. We used /home/admin/clock py, so if your file is named differently, e.g., digital_clock py, or you use username Pi, edit these 2 lines before running the command. Bash working directory =home/admin. Exec start =usr/bin/python3/home/admin/clock py. Update both lines to match your actual path and file name. That's it.